Hi. The
Hello.
two lovely ladies above me here, the lovely Linda G and the lovely Marina. And
Hello, everyone.
thank
Did
you both
anybody
for
watch
coming on.
Roseanne?
Rosalind,
Yeah.
little
Her,
bit.
Jimmy looks just like my dad did right before he died.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he's not
Mouth
wrong.
agape. You know how they
Yeah.
go?
Yes.
He's
Yeah.
not. He's
He
not
looks
wrong.
so bad. I just said, oh, and he was white as can be.
Yeah.
Yep. Yep. I
He's not
just
going to live to see his next birthday. He would have been
No.
100.
no.
Yeah.
I don't think
No,
he'll make it. It just the minute she passed, the first thought in my head was he's not far behind.
Exactly.
Right. He made sure she's getting buried and stuff, but he's ready to go.
Yeah. And I thought they did the tribute today, like a memorial service
Yeah.
Yes.
there at their church in Plano, and all of the former first ladies were there. President Clinton, President Obama, uh, and of course President Biden and Dr. Jill Biden. They were all there. The vice president,
Obama
her
wasn't
husband were
there.
there. Obama wasn't there. Michelle was there.
Michelle.
But the vice president and her husband were there, and I thought it was just beautiful that they all showed up for another first lady. And when Carter's grandson gave the eulogy, and he made a comment about how much it touched the family, that this special sisterhood of the first ladies, and they were all there for her,
Yeah,
And,
people were upset she invited Melania, but how did you say her name? Rosalyn?
Rosalyn.
Rosalyn.
Yeah.
Rosalyn Carter insisted that she be invited.
Yeah. And
That
that's
says
just
volumes
like
about
Carter.
her. Yeah.
Anytime anybody ever talks about an example of a Christian person, I've
Yeah.
always pointed to the Carters and said, you want to know what a real Christian looks like? You look
There
at
you
them.
go. Yeah.
And
They
then
walk
they
the talk.
sing that song, Imagine That There's No,
Oh,
this
yeah.
and that,
Christian
and
Woodwood
I
and
thought, oh
Garth
boy,
Brooks.
Melania, I hope you go back and tell Trump to quit being so cruel.
Yeah.
Yeah, that song is that's my mantra.
Yeah.
Is that song from John Lennon. I mean, it's on like my Facebook page
He
and
must
all
have
my
been
Facebook.
inspired when he wrote that.
Oh yeah, most
Oh,
definitely.
absolutely.
Most
Absolutely.
definitely. From
We
the
have
very
got
first time I heard
a
that
lot
song, I
of
was
really, really wonderful people in here. Gerald, Carol Stash is in here. Hello, Gerald.
Well, I gotta grab my
Yeah, we've got Stouffer Cabin. Stouffer,
Stouffer.
nice to see you. Nice to see you in here.
I forgot to put my comments up. I was talking to everybody.
Oh, Ivana is here. Viviani is here.
Wow.
Scorpio Mama. I mean, just
Wayne
oh my
and
gosh.
Kathy, Lisa Foster, Cool Aunt somebody, I don't know, chat
Hi,
jumped and I lost her. And
Lisa,
Marby
Beck is
and
here.
Beck and
I actually had a chance to have coffee with Beck, by the way.
really? Oh, how interesting.
Yes. Yeah. She
Teresa TK is here. Hugs to you, darling. You remember y'all know Pegasus, right? Pegasus. She has family in Louisiana, and the last time she came down to see family, she and her nephew drove down to Lafayette. It's like about an hour's drive. And so we got to meet, and we spent the afternoon, went and had lunch together and everything. It was great. And
that's lovely. That's lovely.
What'd you have for lunch?
I took them to the Bon Ton Cafe, which is excellent Cajun cuisine. And it's not astronomically expensive. It's good food at a good price, and you get a good bit of it. You're not. I've been to some of those places where the food ain't that great. You pay an awful lot of money, and there's 4 bites, and you're done. And it's like,
yeah,
I could have gone to Chili's or something, and and ate 4 meals for what I just paid for this.
Yeah.
Linda, how's your book?
You're lucky to get 4 shrimp.
Oh yeah. It's when they bring it on a great big plate like this, and then the food is in the center, and it looks like one bite.
Yeah, with a few little like. Well,
I
it looks
intended
pretty,
to order
but
the meal, not just the
we-
tester. You know.
Yeah.
yeah.
So
How's
how's your
Lulu?
book? Are you done? Are you
Oh,
just
I've
doing
been working my
revisions?
pachikas off, and I'm coming up with more and more stuff, but I'll be done in a week or so.
Oh,
Yeah.
cool.
Oh,
Then I
good.
have to have it edited, and then we'll ship it out to start having it.
Awesome.
perfect.
How's Lulu?
Yeah.
How's your
So
Lulu doing?
Lulu, I'll find out on December 2nd.
Oh, okay. I remember you said something about taking her to the vet. You were going to take her today.
She's
guess-
going on the 2nd. They had
Oh,
to change the schedule, but
okay.
she's got a little blood in her stool.
You know, that happens
Not
to
all
our
the
little
time.
Dorothy sometimes. Yeah, he does that too sometimes. He'll like,
But it's not black stool. It's not,
Yeah.
it's just a little streak. And I'll take a sample right before we go. But it's not all the time, and the dog's not acting like it's sick. So, but I had a real nice guy I read. He's from San Fran, and he said his dog, that was the sign, and then it got full-fledged colon cancer.
oh wow.
So you got to check it out.
Yeah, you have to
Well-
make sure, you can't just ignore it. Well, welcome everybody. We're just gonna hang and do our thing.
Yeah.
Enough about me. What do you think of me?
Yeah, there you go. I think you're gorgeous.
Yeah, that's right. So I meant to ask you, Linda, it was such a highlight for me when I got 2,000 subscribers. Now listen, I know you're in the thousands. So what do you still get excited when you see the numbers, the subscriber numbers go up?
Yeah, but I don't want to overdo it because I don't, initially I was like, oh my God, I got 2,000. Thank you, everybody. But now that I'm at nearly 65,000,
Yeah.
I think it's sort of
I'm
bragging
still
for
aiming
me.
for 2.
Yeah, I'm happy, but I don't sit and stare at it. It's like, that's cool. Dan will write me and say, hey, girl, you're up to such and such. And I'll be really, oh, cool, but I don't announce it anymore.
I've been
doing this 7-8 years. So you guys, this took a while.
Yeah, I'm just going into my 3rd year here. So, and I'm at 1550, I think the last time I looked. I don't know.
Hi, Kevin.
One of my student workers, she's the one that'll come running in the office whenever I make a jump up. Miss Shari, did you see you're up to da, 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 da. I'm like,
It's really when I first started, that was so much fun. But then I try not to look anymore because I don't.
Well, I know
I don't want to rub it in people's face.
planning Mel's 20K party, so
Yeah.
called me up a couple of weekends ago and said, I hit 20K and want to have a party. You're the party girl. So what you gonna do? Said, I don't know. I'll think about it.
Yeah.
Then he's trying to pay me, and I'm like, no, Mel, you're not gonna pay me.
Yeah, please.
I said, no.
He just got back.
I'll do it because I love you. That's why I'll do it. I said, but no,
He just got back from being, I guess, with his kinfolk.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
nice.
For
very good.
Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
So
did you hear about Hunter Biden and his response to the subpoena?
I love it. And he said,
Yes.
live.
Yeah. He said, absolutely, I'll be there. Let's do this out in public and live. And
then they backtracked
to the Congress. He testified to Congress. Oh, yeah, okay. I heard.
Yeah. They did. They did. Yeah. They said, well, he's trying to make up the rules. And I thought to myself, says the party who makes up the rules.
Yeah.
I mean, look what they did to poor Hillary Clinton.
Oh my God. And they still
still-
drag Benghazi or the emails out every chance they get.
Yes.
They're going to make this last a while. They might not allow him to testify in public for not till next year.
Oh, really?
They're going to.
We don't want to do anything that's going to paint them in an ugly light until after. Yeah, 2 and 1s.
Yeah. And listen, this whole abortion thing, what's going on in Texas right now, did you hear how stupid that judge was that was asking questions? He was stupid. And if they lose to that court because of these stupid men asking these stupid questions, well, why don't you just sue the doctor instead? Why are you suing the state? because you guys made the rules. The doctor's
Yes.
just following the rules. But how
Yeah.
stupid. But they turn on women in Texas. It's over. I love it.
Oh,
I
yeah.
love
Oh,
it.
yeah. Well, look at what in Ohio, they put it in their state constitution,
And
and
they
the
were still trying
Republicans in
to
Ohio are going crazy trying to figure out how they can take it out. You know, and it's like, nope.
room service.
Yeah. Yeah,
Patty,
exactly.
every time a Republican farts, an angel gets their wings.
Oh my God. Okay.
Hi,
There-
Seascape. Hi, Jamie. Hi, Julie. Hi. I'm seeing
Good
a bunch
crowd
of
there
names.
Marby.
Yeah.
I can't keep up. Barbie, Celtic. Oh, Miss Tara D's here.
Hi, Kevin.
Hello, my love. And that's where I'm my next trip. I'm saving money to go to the Bronx to go see Miss Tara D and spend a week with them and with her and her husband.
Oh, that's so
And
sweet.
just go hang out with the New York drag queens.
Why not? Oh,
I'll have more fun than I'll know what to do with myself. Hi, Kevin. Kevin Lewis is here. And
oh
Electra.
my gosh.
and
All the
Barbie.
best people are coming in.
I'm telling you, it's like, wow.
Yeah.
Holy
Absolutely.
moly.
Absolutely.
We've got, is that the count up in the top left corner they do now? We've got like 1,130 people in the room.
Nice.
Whoa. You go, Linda.
Yeah, but they didn't come in here for me.
Holding my stomach in and not passing
Well,
gas.
Damager not here for me, so
Yeah.
not yet anyway. Maybe one day I'll get there, but
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Thank you, Miss Linda. This
Oh,
is
I
wonderful.
just take it one day at a time.
Shari and subscribe to Marina.
Aw,
Thank
think
you.
you're
Lynn.
there, too.
And if you're for whatever reason from another planet and you've not subscribed to Linda G,
Yeah.
please go to our channel and do the same there.
Yeah, exactly.
You would have to be an alien from another planet not to be
Right.
subscribed to Linda G.
Have you
Oh, my
guys? Are
goodness.
you guys going to be doing 2024 predictions?
I've been
Probably.
thinking about it. Yeah.
I didn't even think about it. And Dan says to me, "Are you going to do 2024 predictions?" And I thought for a moment, and I was like, "I don't need anything else because I'm so busy." And then I said, "Well, I don't know. I'll think about it." And then I was busy with something, and I saw as clear as day a newspaper that said Biden wins. And I said,
Yeah.
"Oh, I guess I am doing the 2024 predictions." So then I told my guys, "Okay," and I got my pen and paper, and I've been writing ever since. And
I
getting
did a show with
Oh, good.
Sylvia Colorful Foresight. We did a show about a month back where we were going to kind of catch up with what we had kind of predicted for 23 and see what had lined up and then maybe do a little bit for 24. And it was like 2 days after the Beatles dropped their last song together. Now and then, have you heard that, Linda?
No.
It's a song that John wrote in 78. He recorded it at home on his piano on a cassette recorder.
And
Yoko gave it to Paul and them. On the tape, it says for Paul. It's like a love song to Paul, brother to brother.
Yeah.
And it's called Now and Then. It is. I still can't listen to the song without crying. But
where
so
can I hear it at?
I'll email you the links. Don't worry about it.
Yeah.
But Paul, George, and Ringo got together in the 90s when they did the anthology albums, and they had a total of 3 John songs that had never been heard before. 2 of them they were able to remaster and release with the 2 anthology albums. The third one, Now and Then, they couldn't because we just didn't have the technology to separate John's voice from the piano, and they kept bleeding over each other. Well, when Peter Jackson, the director from the Lord of the Rings movies, when he did the Get Back documentary last 2 years ago.
And he did a whole bunch of stuff for Paul's concert too.
He went and pulled film and stuff from, another century almost to record, to go through. But he and his team worked with the new AI and machine learning programs that are now available. And they created a program where they're able to go into just about any recording and they can separate out all the separate sounds. And so for the first time, they were able to pull John's voice from the tape with the piano.
Oh, I can't. Send it to
And
me.
when you hear it, I mean, his voice is so crystal clear. I'm getting goosebumps just talking about it.
I love it.
And so Paul got on the phone to Ringo and said, I think we can do this. And Ringo said, yeah, let's do it. And they had some audio and video from the 90s with George playing, trying to play along with what they had.
Wow.
And so they were able to incorporate from the 70s, the 90s, and then today, put it all together and make the record as one record. And then Peter Jackson went in and did his first music video where he used the magic of AI to be able to insert John and George as they were back in the day into where Paul and Ringo are now.
Wow.
And it's just amazing what they've done with it. A lot of people tried to claim it was just AI created voices. It's not. It's their voices. It's John's voice. It's George's playing.
Yeah.
But it was just the way they've managed to weave it together. It's the most beautiful music video I've ever watched.
Hear it. I can't wait to hear it.
And the song is just, I heard it the first night I heard it. So when they dropped it, it was just the audio. I hadn't seen the video yet. And I mean, I just burst into tears. I was sobbing like a baby sitting on my patio at like 11 o'clock at night, listening to this song. And I felt John come to me and just wrap his arms around me. And he said, go throw the cards to know my thoughts.
Oh.
And I was like, okay. I'd never experienced anything that strong before in my life. It was just unbelievably, it was just phenomenal. I did a video, it's posted.
I'll have to watch it.
And but I did. I went in and I pulled the cards on it, and it was just a beautiful message. And then, like I said, a couple of days later, Sylvia and I got together to do something for 24. And I was at that point, I couldn't talk about anything else but my experience with John. So we went through, and he came back again and channeled through me some more when I was with Sylvia. And that's all very new for me. I mean, that's just starting to happen.
Yeah.
It's exciting, and it's a little scary, and it's like, what if I screw it up? And I just hear spirit in the background saying, just relax and just go.
There you go.
You know, and so that's what I'm learning to do. So
we'll have some good news today. George Santos is going to be exited stage left.
Perfect.
Yes.
And Liz Cheney's book, the review, some of the reviews on the book are out. I think the book itself comes out in early December, but it's getting some really good reviews, and she skewers the Republicans.
Oh,
now she names names and has
I gotta get the book.
Copies of emails and texts and everything else. It's all in there. Now, I have to say, Liz Cheney is not one of my. She's not one of my favorite people, but I do have to give her kudos.
I never liked her daddy, that's for sure.
You know, she saw what was wrong, and she had the cojones to stand up and say, no, enough is enough. I'm not doing this and whatnot. So you may not like her politics, but you got to admire her backbone, because it's
she has on the Republicans.
Yeah.
That's you can damn well believe Daddy filled her in on a lot.
Oh, they say George Santos is going to release a bunch of stuff.
Yeah.
He'll be found dead in an alley somewhere. I'm telling you, that guy is going to be messing with the wrong people.
He is. He's going to try to get something so that, he can either lessen his sentence or, I've got things to say. But listen, you're a liar. It's what you do. You lie. Why would I believe you now?
Hi.
Yeah.
I saw somebody here just
Yeah,
a second.
Page of Pentacles. She's getting ready to let it all out.
Yeah,
Mhm.
thank you, Ann.
It ain't gonna be pretty.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
I think MTG's book ain't doing squat.
Yeah, I heard that.
No.
I heard her book would just be like no sales, horrible reviews.
No. There, some of the comments that I saw about MTG's book, which of course was full of lies. A shocker, I know. I was shocked myself. You know, that January 6th, the Republicans were doing everything that they could and had, you couldn't see a Democrat in sight. And I thought, a lot of people have seen videos of Nancy Pelosi and Chuck Schumer on the phone talking to how many people to try to get things done. And where were the
Calling the
GOP?
National Guard themselves saying, get somebody over here.
Yes.
Now. I mean,
Oh,
Yeah.
we know what was going on. Let me tell you, the one that's going to really take Trump down is Mark Meadows.
I think so.
yeah. Yeah.
He was
you
his
know
right
he's
hand
giving
man.
it up.
Wherever Trump went, Mark was there.
Yeah.
He's not going to save him at all.
No. And you know what? Why should he? Trump wouldn't do it for anybody else. So at this point, I'm glad that people are realizing that he'll tell you what he needs to tell you for you to cooperate right now. The minute your back is turned, the knives come out.
Yeah.
So
Karen Louise is saying that she's reading Cassidy's book. Cassidy just put out a book.
Oh, Hutchinson, yeah.
I've already read it. It's been out for a while.
Oh wow. I didn't even know she had done a book. Things have just been so crazy lately that I can't keep up, it seems like some days. Until something just oh, here we go. Patty says Liz Cheney's book is Oath and Honor.
Honor. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's funny, but I got a sense earlier that, with Mike Johnson, he's a placeholder. He's not going to last in there for any long time. Yeah, he's just, the vibes that come off of him are, man, oh man,
we're going to find some ugly stuff about.
He's down here from my area, and let me tell you, the talk is not good.
Okay.
No, because it's, you know what? There's nothing worse than an ex-smoker, right? Because they're the ones that are the loudest in the room, right? Now that they've quit, they're going to preach to everyone. So whenever somebody gets overly loud about something, I always have to think back and go, well, why?
Thank you, Deanne.
Why? So yeah, there's things that
he's an ex-smoker. No.
I don't know. I don't think he ever smoked. I was just kind of using that as an example of how someone gets hurt.
His wife is scarier than he is.
Oh,
because she's one of those. I mean, you think the Duggar wives are bad, but she's really, it's like she not only drank the Kool-Aid, but she made the poison to go with it. So,
yeah.
And the Cohn brother is giving money to Nikki, but that's not going to do anything.
No.
Yeah.
No, because I think, you know what? I think that George Santos had a lot to do with Nikki Haley. And I think that he just that could be one of the things that he comes up with. I don't know that it's really going to get him very far, but I think that what it's going to do is it's going to raise questions.
What do you mean he had something to do?
Nikki Haley. No, sorry. Wrong one. It's Aley Stefanik.
Oh, okay.
Stefanik was the one who endorsed him and really went after him. So, not Nikki Haley. Apologies. Stefanik, I think, might end up going down.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. So, what have you got on the go besides trying to finish off your book and
Oh,
everything
nothing.
else?
I'm hanging in there. I woke up at 4 o'clock this morning and starting to feel it a little bit.
Yeah.
Stefanik is a nothing burger.
Yeah.
They were going to lose so bad, the Republicans. Do you guys mind? I have to step away for a second.
No, go right ahead. Do what you need to do. Marina and I will hold down the fort.
No, we got it. We got it. Gives me an opportunity to.
Thank you, Deanne, Shield
Yeah.
Maiden Tarot. She's been posting links. Miss Tarot D's been posting links. I appreciate y'all a whole lot.
Absolutely.
Hi, Stouffer. Hi, Seascape. Hi, Dean. I'm trying to. Hi, Clarence. I hadn't seen you in a while.
Yeah.
Trying
It
to go
is so
through
nice
and-
to see so many people in here. It's
yeah.
lovely.
We're at 1581.
Hey, Strawberry Rhubarb Tarot, Sharon.
Hi,
How are you?
Sharon.
How are you? Yeah.
We'll see you tomorrow night.
Yes, we will. Yes, we will.
Oh
Yeah.
my goodness.
Yeah. So yeah, I was really touched by just some of the things that the little bits that I saw of Rosalyn's funeral.
I watched that at work today. I had it on the other computer and it really was heartwarming just to hear her kids and her grandkids and everybody talk about her. And I mean, she was just such a remarkable lady. I mean, she's what, we Southerners down here call, a steel magnolia. She comes off very fragile like a flower, but she's got a spine of steel. You just don't go up against, yeah, she very much was the perfect example of a Southern belle, so to speak, without being ostentatious at the same time. So,
and I really respect that. I look up to people who they don't tell you about all the good that they've done in the world. They show you. They let their actions speak for them. And I saw a little sign that kind of reminded me, when you were saying about fragile. And it said, there's a picture of a woman, and then, the saying is underneath her. And it said, fragile like a flower? No, fragile like a bomb.
That's right.
So,
That's right.
And that's her. I think she, if she had to, I think she would have done.
President Carter's mother was a midwife, I think, and a nurse. She was there to deliver Rosalyn when Rosalyn Carter was born. Jimmy got to hold her as an infant.
Got to hold her,
He was with her.
You guys, I'm going to have to go. I'm so sorry. I'm not feeling well at all.
Oh, well, do not apologize. Go take care of you.
Food poisoning or something. My stomach is so bad. It's so painful. I'm nauseous.
And you need to go. You go. Don't worry about it.
Absolutely, honey. There's always another time.
I know, but I was feeling good when I started, and then boom. It's not my diabetes.
When it hits, and there ain't nothing you can do about it.
I just had a Indian salad with avocado and cucumber, so maybe that was it. I'm in pain.
No, you take care of you, and we could do this anytime, another time. But
we'll come on your show next time.
Yeah, I'll have you guys on. I'm so sorry, you guys.
Okay. Oh, no problem.
Okay. Bye, everyone. Thank you, guys.
Don't worry about it.
See you later.
Y'all all hold Linda up in your prayers. Let her get through. Hopefully, it's just something she ate and nothing worse.
Yes.
So,
my gosh. Yeah, there's
no, I just went through that. Oh my goodness. About a week ago, I guess. I mean, it hit me at work just like a freight train, and I was literally running for the bathroom. And then had to turn around and come home. And I spent like the next 2 days in bed with it. It was just and some kind of a little stomach virus going around. A lot of people
Yeah.
have been coming down with it.
Yeah.
So everybody, yeah, look, Deanne had it
Yeah.
yesterday. So y'all
See?
keep Linda in your prayers, very, very much so.
Yeah,
Um,
lots of healing. Hope she feels better. And yeah, you know what? This is honestly, yeah, this is a show that we could do anytime,
oh yeah,
anytime. Your health is something that
comes
takes
first.
priority.
Exactly.
Always,
Exactly.
it should take priority, right? Because that's yeah. So
Yep.
much love and
Just
yeah.
like my faculty member today that
Yes.
just passed out at work, and they had to call an ambulance to come and get him.
Yes.
I mean, he's up in his 60s, and
Yeah.
like I said, he probably should have retired a while ago, but he still keeps on pushing.
Yep.
And he's a wonderful man. He's a very nice man.
Yeah.
His name's Dr. Maida, so y'all keep him in your prayers as well.
Yes.
Hopefully he'll be okay, and we'll be back to it before long. But yeah,
no middle name. No, the show isn't over.
oh no, we're gonna hang for a while.
Yeah.
Marina and I have nothing better to do but to hang out with each other.
Yeah, absolutely. And talk.
If y'all have questions, put a
nostalgic
question in.
things.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you have a question, just put it all in caps with a couple of emojis so I can see it, because there are so many people in the chat. I'm not used to this many people in chat.
Yeah, exactly.
And
not only that, if you do put a question in, okay, please be specific. And specific means don't ask, does spirit have a message for me? Because I'm going to tell you it does. And the message is going to be stop buying lottery tickets.
My car's running. So that's all I can say.
Yeah.
It looks like a hunk of junk, because it is a hunk of junk, but it runs. So no complaints.
Yeah, exactly.
So maybe this time next year I'll be able to afford one nicer. So who knows? One of my faculty said something a couple of weeks back in the break room. Another faculty member was asking me about the car, and another one had come in. He says, well, maybe we should all pitch in for Christmas and just go buy Shari a new car. I said, hey, Shari's behind that idea 100%.
Yeah, absolutely. Sign me up. Sign me up.
I said, y'all all pitch in $1,000 each. I can go get me a real nice car.
Exactly.
Oh my goodness.
So yeah, no, for sure.
That's
so
it.
Yeah, we've got this week we've got sisters coming up tomorrow, and Val is going to be our
hostess tomorrow night.
Yeah.
And then Thursday night is Golden Girls.
Yeah, we've got messages for light workers first, and then we've got Golden Girls.
Yep. Which one are you? You're Dorothy.
I'm Dorothy.
Dorothy. Okay, right. I'm Blanche and she's Dorothy.
Oh no, sorry. No, not Dorothy. I'm Sophia.
Sophia. Okay, that's right. That's right.
Yeah. Sophia. I'm the old one that says
we've already taken on the names of the four women. And
picture it. Italy.
We're having
1947.
Yeah. Hey, I even went and bought the cards to go with the show.
Nice.
So
nice.
My favorite card in the deck is the devil, because it's Blanche.
I
was like, oh, that was perfect. Oh, Shake Kitty says her entire household is sick. Everybody coughing, sneezing, running nose. Yeah, it's been going around, man.
Yep.
Clarence fighting a toothache. Oh God, I hate toothaches. There is nothing worse. I'd rather be sick than have a toothache. Yeah. But yeah, if y'all have a question, man, put it in.
Yeah, there's been quite a few.
Well, if you spot one, say the word. So
okay, well, I may have to go back. I may have to go back. But yeah, what are the long-term effects
Effects
of
of Rosalyn's
Rosalyn's
service
service today? Okay. You know, one of the long-term effects is everyone is talking about her service towards others. And that's the message for everyone going forward is, don't sit back and ask spirit for, I want this, I want this, I want, because then you end up being in a place of want. But if you say to the universe, if you say to spirit, how can I be of service? Then that's what spirit gives you back, is more and more things that you can be service of. That's one of the things that I think Rosalyn Carter absolutely understood. And she lived that being of service, that was her purpose in life.
Yeah.
And you couldn't ask for a better legacy to leave behind. Right?
She and President Carter both, I mean, they lived the example of what it is just to be good people without even bringing religion into it. Just
exactly
to be good neighbors and good people.
Yeah.
They embodied who we should all aspire to be like. I mean, when they heard about, a lot of people thought that they were the ones that kind of started the Habitat for Humanity, but they didn't. They just found out about it when someone in their area was getting a house donated to them. And they found out about it and they showed up to work first day to build the house. President Carter showed up with his tool belt on, like, yeah, let's go for it.
Let's do it. Yeah. Yeah,
I'm sure
exactly.
Secret Service people were probably having fits, but I'm sure they probably made them go to work as well. I thought it was remarkable that it was all of Rosalyn's Secret Service agents, past and present, who were her pallbearers.
Yes.
And they all stepped up and volunteered for the position. They asked to be her pallbearers. And I thought that speaks volumes when they had spent, 40 years, 30 years now, servicing and keeping this woman safe, and they were going to keep her safe all the way to the very end. Their job didn't end because she had passed. They were still there doing their job. But
I'm just going back and looking at some of the to see if I could get you some of the questions, because there were a few. Someone, as I'm looking and searching, someone asked where Linda was. She was here with us for about half an hour, and then she just got sick, like unexpectedly sick.
And you can see it on her face. So you're like, no, just
go
log out, and go take care of you, and we'll get back together another night.
Exactly.
Exactly. I do have a question from Claudia here.
Yeah.
Who asked, how does my December look? Okay. Cold. I've been hanging with Arthur too much.
Yeah.
His humor's starting to take over.
Yes. Yeah. I get it.
Let's see. How does my December look?
Yes, Velma's mama, Rosalyn Carter, was a very great lady. Absolutely.
Talk about.
As we were chatting, I was seeing the questions go by, and I thought, okay, got to get them. And now I can't seem to come across one. I know they're there. In the meantime, yeah. Well, we'll do the singing and the dancing and all that. Okay.
All right. Well, Claudia, I started out with a Knight of Wands. So, I mean, we're looking at somebody who's, you're a very free spirited person. You do a lot of things that you enjoy doing on your own. You, you do the graveyard runs and stuff. I know I've caught a couple of your lives when you do that, and she'll live stream it when she goes. And that's kind of cool. And then from there, I pull the Five of Wands. You just seem to be full of wands tonight. Um,
Yep.
so some kind of obstacles are coming up for you right now. That's something. There's some obstacles you're going to face in December. A few things that you're going to have to deal with and put to rest. Because then I pulled the Eight of Swords, which you're feeling kind of isolated. So whatever it is that you've got those obstacles for, don't let it make you feel bound up. Face it head on and be done with it, so that you start out the new year fresh and raring and ready to go. And that's what I'm seeing for you, my dear.
Yeah, I think there's a lot that that you're still looking to accomplish, Claudia, and I think that it is going to come in. You just need to sit down and write down all the ideas that come to you, okay? Because you're looking at doing things just a little different, and it's okay to be a little different. Yeah, coming up ahead, yeah, you might have to spend an extra little bit of money, but it's going to be worthwhile. Like, you're going to see that money come back. So it almost feels like you're paying someone for a service here. So I got the King of Pentacles and I got the Nine of Pentacles. So you know what you're doing. You know why you're hiring this person. You're as you move from one space to another, you're going to be able to leave a lot of things behind, so that the things that belong in the space that you currently occupy are going to be left there, right? You're just going to be able to say, okay, I'm done. I'm done. And know that you will decide what you're going to take with you to a new place, right? I got the Seven of Swords, and this is like the thief in the night. So don't take that with you, okay? Just leave it behind. Leave it be where it needs to be. It doesn't need to come with you. So, yeah, that's what I got.
All right. Next up, we had Mousy. A message from my mom, Larita.
Okay.
Okay. And no, Lisa Foster, I didn't see your question. Put it back in, darling, so I can find it.
Okay. Mostly what she is saying is to remember. Well, she's reminding me when you were little and how at Christmas time the two of you would bake certain things together, and how she would, as she's baking, she's telling you the stories about this. How to put it together, and the tradition of the cookies and the baking and everything else. And she's saying it's time that you pass that along. You have kind of done a little bit of it, but you need to really, really give into it and really acknowledge the history that comes from these recipes. So go ahead, and whether it's your daughter or your granddaughter, or cookies and pies, make sure that you share those recipes, and make sure that you let them know the stories behind that, like do you know why everybody else puts walnuts in these cookies, but Grandma always said no, put in hazelnuts instead? Do you know why? And that will be the start to the story. Yeah.
She's reminding you, as Marina was talking about, it's time for you to pass on. Don't be greedy with it. Share it. Share what you know. Share what she gave you to others so that it continues to live on in a way that's allowing her to live on by sharing what she's left for you. And then I pull the Six of Swords. And it's like there's a transition coming. She's trying to prepare you for it. You know, she wants you to share what she's given you, because you've got a transition coming. And that will help you transition easier if you're sharing what's already been there to what she's left for you to share.
And yeah, Mousy said, yeah, her grandchildren have passed on. But you know what? If you've got nieces, nephews, anybody that's young, help them start a new tradition. And I think that's what Mom's message is. Help them start new traditions, whoever they might be. So, yeah. Yeah.
Okay, let's see. Here is one from Karen Adams.
Okay. Do you think the children taken by Russia will be returned to Ukraine?
I strongly believe that most of them will, but not all of them.
No.
I think there are some of them too late.
Yeah. And that's going to be because they were so young when they were taken that they're going to be indoctrinated, and it's going to be hard for them to remember what their life was like. For the ones that are a little older, yeah, they will be, because they remember their life in Ukraine. They might. Hey, Shari. They might be kind of, going along to get along, but I think at first opportunity they'll be, yeah. So.
I see your comments, Lisa Foster.
Yeah.
She put in there, can people see my comments?
No.
I see them.
Yeah.
Oh goodness. Okay.
Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. I'm just reading something. Linda G ended the live stream, not on her channel, but not this. Yeah.
Yeah. So, yeah. She just ended on her channel.
Yeah.
And
yeah,
which
absolutely.
Is why we went from 1500 to 93. Like, it's like, okay, that happens. This is more accurate.
Oh, good. Lisa says, yeah, Linda has a heating pad on her belly. She said she feels better. Oh, good.
Oh, good.
Yeah,
she got really clean
it is,
looking around the gills there real quick. So
yeah,
that's why Marina and I were both like, no, you go take care of you. We can do this anytime, any night. It's not a problem. Your health is more important.
My question was about her screen. Did you get it? I don't know. Okay.
Wait, whose question what? Bye, Miss Darryl D. Have a nice night, baby.
Yeah, absolutely. Have a great one. Thank you for stopping by. Thank you for coming in. Really appreciate it. Yeah. I thank you for.
I'm just going through and clicking on things.
Yeah.
Do you see anybody that's like a member for you? Because I would like to get to their question first.
No, I think
I don't have members yet.
mostly, but we already got to her question, so it's okay.
Yeah. I was just saying I don't have my membership started yet. It's probably going to come in the new year. I'm working on some stuff now that hopefully I'll be able to wrap up over my Christmas vacation when I have 2 weeks off and I can just concentrate on this.
Yes.
And so I'm just clicking stuff I see, and we will try to get to as many as we can.
Yeah.
Without.
Well, yeah, we'll do the best that we can, folks. And
well, we don't catch tonight, go leave in the comments on our community tabs under the Sisters of the Mystical Tarot for tomorrow night, and we can add them to tomorrow night's questions. And but for sisters, you got to leave your question in the comments in the community tab. We don't take them from the chat. So if there's something that we're not able to get to tonight, then
and keep it. There's other, there'll be other shows.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you can always come on other shows. And yeah, if any of you are still here,
we'll be back Thursday night too. So
yeah, don't forget to like, share, subscribe, because it really helps the algorithm. It really helps us to get out in front of other like-minded people. That works. Look into, on my channel, look into memberships. There's 3 different levels, and you can pick one that resonates with you and take it from there. As for Anita Larson, how do you see my mom doing in the next few months with getting her strength back? It's a slow process, and know that and make sure that she understands too that there are some days that she's going to be able to do more than others. And when those days come up when she's not able to kind of operate at 100%, it's okay. It's perfectly okay. It doesn't mean that things are falling apart. It doesn't mean that she's getting worse. It just means that she's having an off day. So, excuse me. Yeah, she will. She will slowly regain her strength. It's just going to take a little longer. And Mel, absolutely. Condolences.
Well, the Knight of Wands for you. She's a very spunky person, is what I'm getting. She's just a little put back right now, which is probably why I have the 5 of Wands. She's got obstacles that she's dealing with, obstacles she's got to come to terms with. But then it ends up with the Queen of Cups. So there's a lot of nurturing, that's a lot of healing, a lot of support. So that's going to be all of you getting around her and giving her that support so that she can get that healing and get well. But I get a really good feeling that it's going to go well. Okay, let's see. Kathy McClintock.
Could the fighting come to a close in Israel soon?
What I've picked up is yes and no. I think that the worst of what's been happening has maybe been stopped for now. Anyway, I'm hoping maybe with Christmas just around the corner, it will soften people's hearts. I mean, there's no excuse in attacking innocent people that have nothing to do with a terrorist organization. They've been terrorized too. Why are you punishing them? So
yeah.
I mean, I can see both sides of the coin with this, and it's like but it's innocent people in the middle getting caught in the middle. That's
Yeah, it's always the innocent ones who end up paying the price for smaller men's egos.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know what? I think there, if Hamas and Netanyahu want to fight, fine, have at her. Get yourselves in a room, close the door, and we'll see what happens. We'll leave you in there for 7 days. Whoever walks out alive, that's the winner. Don't use other people who have nothing to do with anything as human fodder. But I do think that things are going to get better. That the fact that they have had this kind of exchange is a good thing, because it lasted longer than I thought it would. I thought that it was, in fact, I said in one of the readings that, yeah, I saw it lasting for a couple days, and then Netanyahu was going to screw it up. Okay, that didn't happen. Thank God. I'm okay with being wrong on that. So
yeah.
The rest of the world is going to come down a little harder on Netanyahu than he thinks. So yeah, I'm feeling like January, when things kind of take a turn. Yeah. So yeah, I'm
Very
thinking
good.
that's
All right, let's see.
in January. And yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
We've got Lori R has a question.
Okay, looking at changing careers, wondering what you can see. Changing careers. Oh, I like that book. That is lovely. Yeah, she says, I am not a damsel in distress. I am a dragon in a dress. Exactly.
Amen.
Yeah.
You go, baby.
Yeah, watch me. Don't push me to the point where I get to show you how merciless I can be. So, yeah.
That's it.
Ooh. Okay, Lori, don't keep the job that you have now. Keep it for a while. Just give it a couple months before you start seriously looking at something else. There's things kind of in the works that are coming in pretty quickly that are going to kind of solidify for you why you need to stay put where you are right now. I think there's been some things that have been going on, particular situation at work that you've been trying to kind of get your mind around. That's going to come to an end. It is going to get a little better. You're not going to have to carry the whole burden all by yourself. Okay, so there is help that is coming to you, and yeah, now is not the time to make any changes. Okay, now is the time to just kind of just sit back and go with the flow. Don't swim upstream, just go with the flow.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, because the first thing these two jumped out at me, the 10 of Wands and the 4 of Cups. I mean, so they're both talking about, that kind of apathetic, kind of feeling burdensome, like you're not getting anywhere, which is why you're looking to change careers. And we all go through that. Sometimes it's just a spell we can work our way through.
Yeah.
Sometimes it's because they truly just don't appreciate what it is that you're doing there. But then I pull the Queen of Swords. So here, I'm feeling very strongly, you have to be totally honest with yourself. Start looking around, start looking at what you want. Don't walk away where you're at now because you don't want to add the pressure.
Yeah.
Keep your job, keep working. Just deal with it the best you can and start looking. That way you don't have that pressure of how am I going to pay the rent this month? How am I going to pay the power bill? Take care of what needs to be taken care of first, but keep looking. And I think that you're going to find that. I think you're going to find that. I think you're going to find something that just fulfills you a whole lot more.
Yeah.
Than where you're at now.
Yeah. Just for the next couple months, no change. Okay. No big change.
Yeah. Just hang in there. Keep your head down and do what needs to be done.
Yeah. Chop wood, carry water. That's what you do. Chop wood, carry water.
Okay. Electra is asking, is China hiding another virus from the world again? Or do we think it's just the flu?
No, I don't think that they are. But you know what? You can't blame the world for reacting the way that it did because they don't really have a very good record. But right. I think, this is just kind of it's and I think I know. I think I know what you're talking about with the kids where they're getting. I think it's the respiratory disease or something. Anyway. It seems to be affecting a certain group of children. It doesn't feel like this is something that they are hiding. But as I said, you can't expect the world to react any other way, considering what they have done in the past and considering that, we all had to go through COVID because they couldn't admit what they did. So I think this could be a side effect of the particular variant of COVID that hit them in their area. But yeah,
it is. It's going to make it real easy for someone else with nefarious plans to maybe do something and think, oh, well, everyone's going to blame China for it. So we have to keep that in mind, and we have to be careful with it. I had the devil jump out at me. So the first thing I thought, that's what made me say that, it's have to pay attention to really where something may be coming from. Because every country in the world has got some nasty little bugs hidden in their, locked, sealed spaces. And that could do a whole hell of a lot of damage. Then I pull the 5 of Cups. So that's just more despair feeling. You can't let that get a hold of you and take you down with it. But it all ends with the Ace of Wands. So, there's good stuff coming. It's just
thank you, Lisa Foster.
We just have to keep our eye on it.
Yeah. And make yourself aware, be aware of what's going on. Just don't believe every little thing you hear. Do your due diligence. And remember, we're under a full moon. We're under a full moon in Gemini, which is going to make communications a little more difficult. And part of it is we're not seeing the big picture. So the last thing that you want is to jump in the fray and start something when you don't have all the information. So now is the time to say, you hear something like that. Is it, are they holding something back? Well, you know what? Let's take a week and see. Let's just see how it plays out. Don't necessarily need to react to it right away. So
there you go.
Yeah.
Okay, next up we got Scorpio Mama. Will my life get better? It will if you want it to.
You took the words right out of my mouth. Yeah. You want it to get better?
Yeah, I don't even need to pull cards for that. It's just it's what do you want? That's the question that you need to ask yourself. Do I want things to get better, or do I want to stay wallowing in the same mud puddle?
Yeah.
Because what you want is what you're going to manifest. And so if you want your life to get better, then you have to start manifesting your life to get better. You have to start seeing your life as better and not something in the distant future right now. It may suck right now, but if you sit every day and you get up and you thank Spirit for where you are today and all that it's given you, it'll keep giving you more, because the more gratitude you feel, the more Spirit wants to give.
Exactly.
It feeds into itself.
Yeah. Because
So,
you know what, you're what you concentrate on, what you think about is what you manifest. So if you're thinking about how, you know, I've applied for 28 jobs, I haven't heard back from anybody. How come nobody ever responds back when you when you send them an application? I don't know if I'm going to get a job. Those are all things that when you pay attention to the things, the words that you use, the thoughts that go in your head, and you can see that there is a negative twist to them. That's what you're inviting in. Okay. Now, if you can invite the negative in, you can invite the positive in as well. So yeah, like Shari says, start off every day. I am grateful. I am thankful. I have a roof over my head. I am warm. I'm protected from the elements. I am grateful that I can go and have a cup of coffee right now, and I can go and have a piece of toast if that is what I want to do. Yeah. One of the things, and I understand, yeah, it sometimes is easier said than done, but trust me on this, okay? Um, give me a week of doing that, 7 days of doing that every single day. Just concentrate on all the things that are right in your life. Hey, I went driving to work today. I hit 3 green lights in a row. Yay, super. For a week, just look for only the positive. If you feel something angsty, something negative coming in, say, nope, not going to deal with that now. I'm looking for positive things. Look, I just saw a beam of sunlight. Be thankful for that. And see at the end of the week if all of a sudden you aren't noticing a lot more things to be positive about. And I speak from experience. That's why I tell you, because I have been where you are. I have been at the point where I had to reach up to touch the bottom. And, it wasn't always like this. But then it was like, okay, well, I've done things my way for quite some time. Didn't really like where it was going or the process that it was taking. So maybe, just maybe, I should try something different. So I
take it
did.
from someone who used to live in her car on the side of the road.
Yeah.
I had nowhere to live. I didn't have a job. I lived in my car on the side of the road. It was not fun, but I've been there. So we can work our way out of it. We can talk our brains out of it.
Yeah.
It just comes down to how badly do you want it.
Yeah.
And it sounds trite, and it's real easy to say, oh, well, it's easy for you to say. You're sitting in a nice apartment, and you got a roof over your head, you got a job. Yeah, but I still have a lot of issues and problems and things I have to deal with that I really wish I didn't have to deal with. And that's just life. Life sucks sometimes, but it will get better.
Yeah.
It will get better.
Yeah. Just know to have faith that it will. And I can't express that enough. Just have faith that it will. just as much as you believe that, you know, the world is set against you, think about the fact that the world is there as your oyster. Yeah, it's absolutely it can. Yeah.
Okay.
So there.
John B asked the question, with all the trials 45 is facing, will his demise be seen prior to the 2024 election? I have felt like, yeah, most likely
Yeah.
he won't be here. I have to be careful how I phrase this.
Yes. Yeah.
For entertainment purposes only. I don't wish any ill will on anyone. I don't wish death on anyone. But if you break the law, then you should get convicted and go to jail.
Yeah, like everybody else.
Just like anybody else would. That's right. Because I guarantee you, if I had done any of the stuff that he's done, I would be under the,
you'd be coming up for your first appeal. Yeah.
I would be under the jail. So yeah. It's and I have just always very strongly felt like he's just not gonna be here.
Yeah.
I guess it's the best way.
Yeah, whether that means that he has that he
gone
has
to jail or something else.
It could be something else. To me, he could either be on the other side, or he is somehow incapacitated and unable to fulfill any of what he wants to fulfill. And it feels very much like it feels more like he is incapacitated, like he is somewhere that he's lost his marbles, and they're doing their best to, you know, let him roam around the room and try to pick them all up. But yeah, so just don't worry about him too much. But you still got to vote. That's the big thing. He may not be a presence, but you absolutely have to get out there and vote. Don't sit back on the laurels, because you know the crazies are going to be out there voting in full force, right? Nothing is going to stop them from voting. Yeah. So
okay. Next up, we got Miss Lisa.
And thank you, Michelle.
All the kitty cats to feed.
Yes. Can I have a reading on my finances for the next 2 weeks?
Y'all truly want to help a no-kill shelter that's not an official shelter, contact Lisa Foster. She takes in animals, just doesn't matter. Takes them in, she cares for them, she loves them, she finds them good homes. But that costs money to do that. And you want to do something good for somebody, make a donation to her. She could use it. You know, get in touch with her, find out where her local PetSmart is, and go buy a bunch of food and have it there for them to deliver to her, or she can go pick it up or whatever. That's how we combat a lot of this is we
especially this
time to help each other. Queen of Swords, you got it coming, honey. Six of Cups, got more coming. And the Sun. So I would say don't worry about it, Lisa. Things are coming. Things are things are looking up.
Yeah, there. You might get you might get an offer of something that initially sounds really, really positive, really good. Just take a step back and double check. Read the fine print. Read the fine print to make sure that you understand exactly what it is that you're getting into. I do get the 10 of cups. I do get, things are going to work out. I also get the 8 of cups, which is, kind of walking away. So make sure that as you do get some offers, as help does come in, make sure that if they're going to make sure that they're going to be of benefit to you, right? That's the main thing. That's the main thing.
There you go.
Yeah.
All right. Deb Matthews asked, will the U.S. ever reach the point where we no longer have gun violence?
No. There
I
is
think we will
always
have better control of it once we actually decide as a country as a whole to do something about it. But until we as a whole decide that my neighbor's children is more important than my right to cart around a weapon of war.
Yeah.
Then no.
Okay, so I'm shuffling these cards, and you've seen me shuffle. I haven't really done too much with them. And one of them stood out, and I thought, oh, why is that? It's the death card was reversed in my deck. In other words, where all the other cards were this was on top. So particularly to that question, will it ever get to that point? No. There's always going to be a segment of society that wants to go against everything that is decent, everything that is good. It's that one person that doesn't play well with others. So no gun violence. No, that's never going to happen. Very reduced, where gun violence is where people don't have access to guns as much. Yes, I think that is coming as yet. Like Shari said, when you realize that your neighbor's child deserves to live just as much as your child deserves to live. And it doesn't matter if they're black, brown, green, purple, gray, male, female, other, whatever. They have as much right to exist as you do. Mm-hmm. So, yeah, I think those days are coming, and that's going to happen when you vote blue and you get Democrats that are in control of the House and the Senate and the Supreme Court, and then they could actually go do something about governing and putting in these laws that have to do with gun control. And gun control is not a bad thing. I live in a country that has gun control. We're fine. I don't feel threatened because I don't have a gun in my house. So
yeah. Exactly. And I went ahead and drew some. First was the 6 of Pentacles. It is just a matter of how badly do we want to help each other?
Yeah.
How badly do we want to help our neighbors' kids, our grandkids, our nieces, our nephews,
yes,
name it.
I am.
So, and then I got the Emperor, which is there's respect with good leadership. Good leadership is not a dictator.
Yeah.
And I'm just going to leave that at that. But yeah. I've got a couple of more starred here. and probably a couple of dozen that I've missed. But we've been at this an hour and 20 minutes.
Yeah.
I don't know how much longer you think you can go.
You know what? I maybe have a couple more questions in me, and then I'm
it's about where I'm at. I'm starting to get really. I work 10
feeling the
hours.
energy drain. You know,
I got up at 5 a.m. I worked 10 hours today on my regular job, so it's starting to catch up.
Yeah. Thank you, Jamie Johnson, who loves Canadians. Yes, I think we're pretty nice people.
Yeah.
And for the most part, we have our idiots up here too. Okay, don't get me wrong. We are not all perfect. We have them.
We just think all Canadians are nice. There's some pretty rotten ones up there too.
Oh yes, there are. Oh yes,
just like we're not all rotten down here. We do have some decent people.
Exactly. Exactly.
Let's see.
Thank you,
Denise Brierly, are you still here? It's been a while.
Thank you, Lisa. Oh, Karina Myers, thank you. What part of Canada? I'm in Alberta. Yep. Okay. Well, my brother.
Like when I hear somebody with a southern accent, it's like, where are you from?
Yeah. Oh, Ron DeFore is Canadian as well, Ontario. Nice.
Wait,
and
what?
Yeah, Beck, as I was saying earlier, Beck and I had a chance to get together for coffee.
Oh, yeah.
Very lovely lady. Yeah. We had a great conversation, and we're going to do coffee again. Yeah. Cold Lake. I'm in Calgary. I know Cold Lake. Yeah. Hot dog.
Oh, cool.
It's like neighbors. Listen. Can you see me? I'm waving at you.
And she's not in Russia.
Yeah, that's right. Oh, and Cora Smith says, my grandmother was born in Medicine Hat. Are we getting together for coffee tomorrow, Beck? No, not tomorrow. I sent you a text. Tomorrow is a bit of a busy day for me. But next Wednesday is, you're definitely open. Yeah. Nice. Gwen Wagner, proud Canadian. Vancouver, yay! Yeah. Oh, perfect. Okay. All right. Denise, I don't see if she is in here.
I don't either. I'm not seeing her. No response. So
yeah.
I'm going to move on to the next.
Okay.
Patty, 1951. Are you here? Calling Patty.
Yeah.
I need to get a telephone like Gerald has.
Yes. I love his telephone. I love his telephone. Yeah. And okay, you know what? Maybe we can even move on from that one, because you do a reading for the US. That's very broad. Lisa
Ann, you here?
Yeah.
Going once, going twice.
Yeah.
Lisa Ann, are you here?
Oh, Lisa. Yeah, she says yes. Yeah.
Oh, okay, cool. Can I get a read on my December? Even the dog got excited.
Yeah. Your December in terms of.
Okay, that's enough.
In terms of what? Can you be a little more specific? Yeah. That would be great. Okay, money. All right. That makes it a little easier to tune in. Okay. So you're trying to be a little vigilant with your finances. You're trying to kind of, you have a budget and you're trying very hard to stick to that budget. I think you're doing a really good job. Don't be so tight that you're letting some good experiences, some good times kind of go by, because you are being careful with the funds. You will have, there's Six of Pentacles, you will have enough for what it is that you need. You might have something unexpected come in, but it's nothing that you can't handle. You're where your money's going. That's just it. You know where your money is going. So yeah.
Yeah, I pulled a Page of Wands. So you just need to be a little more creative with it, with what you've got. Be a little creative with it. See what you can do to grow that a little bit. Don't do anything crazy or stupid. You don't want to blow it, but see if there's a way you can stretch it. Think about it maybe outside the box. Because then I got the Ten of Swords. And here it's talking about there could be a painful ending. You don't want that to be your money. So you want to be careful. Be creative, but be careful. Don't overdo. Because then I pull Temperance. And with that, we're talking balance. We're talking a harmony. We're talking a little bit of self-control, moderation. So I think this Temperance is going to cancel out this Ten of Swords. And it's gonna help you get through. But you just have to be, like I said, be a little creative and maybe ways to stretch that little bit of money. But don't do anything stupid or silly, because then you're gonna regret it.
There you go.
Did you already read on her?
Sorry?
You already read her, right?
Yeah.
Okay. And the last one I had was Corinna, and wasn't she just here? Weren't we just talking to Karina?
Yes. Yeah. We were. And
Summer
hold on.
Wells.
The other one was Denise Brierly says, "I'm here. It wouldn't let me type." And she, do you remember what her question was?
I don't remember what her question was. Denise, type it in real quick. What was your question? And who is Summer Wells?
Oh, Summer Wells is the little girl who she went missing. She was in her house, went missing from her house. Her parents are, each one at times has been a suspect. There's been all kinds of different things, different energies and whatnot around that. Missing in Tennessee. So, okay. Yeah, she was 4 years old when she disappeared, and that was a couple of years ago. I'm
not getting
okay. Yeah. Oh, yes. Denise Brierly about the inheritance. Okay. So, Corinna, will they ever find her body? I don't think so.
I don't think there's anything left to find.
Yeah.
And that's a horrible thing to say, but
yeah,
whether if it was purposefully done away with so that it wouldn't be found, or whether if it was via nature and the things that animals do in nature and can no longer be found. God, that's a horrible thought, but that's what I'm
Yeah.
thinking of.
No, she won't. Okay. And all right. Denise Brierly, that will be the
Yeah,
last one, I think. Yeah.
that's the last one. Kim 7, I'm sorry we missed your question, baby. Yeah, come back and see us tomorrow night or Thursday night.
Yeah.
Marina and I will both be simulcasting on the 2 shows that we're on. And
Yeah.
like I said, for tomorrow night, if you want us to answer a question for you tomorrow night, you would have to go put it in the community tab under the advert for Sisters of the Mystical Tarot.
Yeah.
On any of our channels, we post it every week. We post it up in the community tab so people can put in their questions. And if you're not able to do that, if you want to wait till Thursday night, we do take questions from the chat on Thursday night. And Marina and I will both be simulcasting that night as well. So you can find us on either channel.
Yep. Okay.
Well, I'm pulling a lot of damn queens tonight. They're just flying out of the deck.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. Your dad knows exactly what's going on and knows what your brother is doing and what he is trying to do. Okay. What he is saying is, I'm learning over here. So he has more. You and your siblings have known all along that brother is a little bit of a shady DICK. Only Dad couldn't see it. He defended him rather vigorously. Okay, he can now see what you all were talking about that he couldn't see before. He's saying, be patient. Everything happens for a reason. I think that your brother is going to try to keep it for himself. He is going to try to minimize what it is that you are entitled to, almost to the point of saying, well, by the time that I did everything and if we go ahead with this and I have to submit the paperwork, then basically it's going to end up costing you $300. Because when I give you credit for this and then I have to charge you for this and this and this, it's going to end up costing you. So really, you know what? I'm willing to just let it go. You could say, yeah, that's really fine. I don't mind spending the $300. Let's get her done. Right? Because yeah, he is going to try. But he's not going to be able to get away with it. I think that if you just hang in there, yeah, you will be able to to get what you got coming to you. Yeah, there you go.
When we started out, we got the Ace of Swords, so that's conflict. Followed by the Ten of Swords. And some more conflict. But we're ending up with the Queen of Cups. And I think this is going to provide that healing and the support that the rest of you need. Like Marina was saying, Dad's now aware of what Brother's doing.
Yeah.
And I think that there will be a means by which he will be able to reach in and do something about it. Because you'd be amazed at what someone from the other side can reach in and do if they put their mind to it.
Yeah.
It can be very, very profound, I guess would be a good way to put it.
Yes.
Trying to be judicious here.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah. But I think that in the long run, it's going to work out. It's going to be an ugly fight getting there, but I think it's going to work out.
Yeah. You're welcome, Denise. Yeah. Yeah. That's what it was. Dad just couldn't. Yeah. He just
And
couldn't
sometimes
see
they
it.
don't see it. Sometimes they don't want to see it
Yeah.
because they put so much into that particular child or
Yeah.
what they think that particular child is capable of doing. And when they see the opposite, they don't want to see it. And so they ignore it.
And often the person that like I'm sure that your brother had many chats with your dad about, I'm so misunderstood. They just don't get what I'm trying to do, and nobody understands me. And
Yep.
yeah. Mm-hmm. No, we got you. We got your number. Yeah, he didn't want to see. Exactly.
Yep.
Perfect.
That's
Oh,
it.
good. Hope that's helpful.
Well, boys and girls, thank y'all so very much for hanging with me and Marina for another hour, even after Linda got sick and had to leave. Continue to keep her in your prayers. That it's just a simple little stomach bug and it'll pass and she'll be back to normal by tomorrow. And we'll get back together and rearrange another night. No biggie. She's there, she's always like, yeah, anytime. So just a matter of coordinating people's schedules. So, and we'll do it again. Like I said, Marina and I will both be on tomorrow night, Sisters of the Mystical Tarot at 6:00 Central.
Yes.
And then Thursday night, the Golden Girls Coffee Clutch at 8:00 Central. Marina and I will be on
for
together.
light workers at 4:00 before that. So
yeah. And there's something else. If I don't pull it now, I'll forget. And it's the wrong month. Oh, Friday is the 1st, and I'll be polyterology on the Cool Chrome. For another fun night of politics. And then more and more stuff from there. So I'm sure Marina's got a truckload of stuff that she's involved in because
just in the description.
I think, Jesus, when does she sleep?
Here and there,
Yeah, she catches 40 winks here and there. So
so
thank you all very much for hanging with us. Thank
Absolutely.
you for your questions and allowing us to read for you. And sorry we couldn't get to all of you. We tried, but we just can't do it. But come back for more. We'll be back on.
Absolutely.
Numerous times. So just, pick your slot and go for it. And Marina, thank you for coming on and hanging with me. And much love and healing thoughts to Linda that she gets better. Absolutely. And I'm tired.
I know. Yeah. All right, folks. Have a good one.
Have a good night.
See you later.
And happy holidays, man. It's like the holiday season. I turned on the radio today and they were playing some Christmas music. And I was like, what do you hear? Grandma got run over by a reindeer. Everybody thinks I'm crazy, but I love that song.
Yeah. I know.
That's one of my favorites. That and the Grinch. I love the Grinch. So, yeah. So y'all have happy holidays. Everybody start being happy and cheerful. And if you think it, you'll be it. It's just that simple. So good night. Thank y'all for hanging. And we will see you soon. Bye.